In the annals of cyber warfare, the 2015 attack on Ukraine's power grid stands as a watershed moment, a chilling demonstration of the devastating potential of digital weapons to disrupt critical infrastructure and imperil the lives of countless civilians. This audacious assault, widely attributed to Russian state-sponsored actors, shattered long-held assumptions about the boundaries of cyber conflict and served as a stark warning of the vulnerabilities that lie within the digital systems that underpin modern society. On December 23, 2015, a coordinated and sophisticated cyber attack targeted multiple regional electric power distribution companies in Ukraine, causing widespread power outages that left over 225,000 residents in the dark. As the U.S. Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, CISA, recounted, the cyber attack was reportedly synchronized and coordinated, probably following extensive reconnaissance of the victim networks. This level of planning and precision underscored the grave threat posed by state-sponsored cyber actors with access to vast resources and expertise. The attack itself was a masterclass in cyber warfare tactics, employing a multifaceted approach that combined malware, social engineering, and the exploitation of vulnerabilities to gain a foothold within the targeted systems. As the CISA report noted, the companies believed that the actors acquired legitimate credentials prior to the cyber attack to facilitate remote access. Armed with these stolen credentials, the attackers were able to remotely manipulate the power grid, causing circuit breakers to trip and plunging entire regions into darkness. But the attack did not stop there. In a chilling display of their capabilities, the threat actors also deployed data-wiping malware known as KillDisk, which erased critical files and corrupted the master boot records of targeted systems, rendering them inoperable. As Robert M. Lee, a former U.S. Air Force cyber warfare operations officer, grimly observed, "This is an attack that was designed to be disruptive, but it could have been destructive." The implications of this attack reverberated far beyond the borders of Ukraine, sending shockwaves through the cybersecurity community and prompting a reevaluation of the risk posed by cyber threats to critical infrastructure worldwide. As Ilya Vityuk, head of the cybersecurity department at Ukraine's SBU intelligence agency, aptly stated, the attack was likely carried out to maximize the impact of Russian missile strikes. This assessment underscored the grave potential for cyber attacks to be used in conjunction with traditional military operations, amplifying their destructive impact and complicating the response efforts of targeted nations. In the aftermath of the attack, the international community rallied to support Ukraine and to investigate the incident, with the goal of preventing similar assaults in the future. The U.S. government, in particular, played a pivotal role, dispatching an interagency team to collaborate with Ukrainian authorities and share information to bolster cybersecurity defenses. Yet, despite these efforts, the Ukraine power grid attack served as a sobering reminder of the vulnerabilities that persist within the digital systems that underpin modern society. As nations around the world continue to embrace the benefits of technological advancement and interconnectivity, they must also grapple with the inherent risks posed by cyber threats. In this context, the question arises, are we truly prepared to confront the realities of cyber warfare? Have we invested sufficient resources and expertise to safeguard our critical infrastructure and ensure the resilience of our digital systems? And perhaps more importantly, how can we foster a culture of cybersecurity awareness and vigilance, empowering individuals, organizations, and nations to play their part in defending against this ever-evolving threat? As we grapple with these questions, it is clear that the battle against cyber warfare must be waged on multiple fronts. On the technological front, the development and deployment of robust cybersecurity measures, including advanced encryption, intrusion detection systems, and incident response protocols, are essential. However, technology alone is not enough. We must also cultivate a skilled and dedicated workforce of cybersecurity professionals capable of staying ahead of the curve and anticipating emerging threats. Moreover, the fight against cyber warfare demands a concerted effort at the international level, fostering cooperation and information sharing among nations, and establishing a robust legal and regulatory framework to govern the use of cyber capabilities in times of peace and conflict. For in the end, the Ukraine power grid attack was not merely an isolated incident, but rather a harbinger of the challenges that lie ahead. It was a clarion call for action, a reminder that complacency and inaction in the face of cyber threats are simply not an option. As we move forward, we must do so with a renewed sense of urgency and a steadfast commitment to protecting the digital foundations upon which our modern society rests. The specter of cyber warfare looms large, casting a shadow over the digital age and reminding us of the fragility of the systems upon which we have come to rely. Yet in the face of this daunting challenge, we must remain resolute, drawing upon our collective ingenuity, resilience, and unwavering determination to secure a future where the boundless potential of technology is harnessed for the betterment of humanity rather than its destruction.